Hello students, welcome to my channel Physics Only. I am Baudik Kapadia. As I am continuing my artificial intelligence series, as I promised you that I will teach you about the artificial intelligence, I have already taught you in my one of the last videos about artificial intelligence, introduction to artificial intelligence, what is the artificial intelligence. But in this video, as I am continuing that series, I will teach you about the machine learning. What is the machine learning? How it can be used in artificial intelligence. So let's get started.
Guys, welcome back to Physics Only. Here I am, with another interesting video.
First of all, machine learning is made of two words. First word is the machine. Machine means any object that can do particular task. So now learning means to learn from that task. Learning means learn. There is nothing new. So now if we combine these two words, machine and learning, we get the machine learning. Machine learning means whenever machine is going to do some particular task, then it will learn from that task that I had made these mistakes. According to our programming, that machine will learn, and that is what we call machine learning. So are you getting it? That machine learning is the part of artificial intelligence which can be used to program any artificial intelligent bot or any object to do particular task, and in that task it will learn from its own experiences. So students, basically there are three types of machine learning. First one is the supervised machine learning, second one is unsupervised machine learning, and third one is reinforcement machine learning. Let me explain you each and every type of machine learning, starting from the supervised machine learning. So guys, let's see how supervised learning works. Supervised learning, first of all, before I start, let me give you the definition of supervised machine learning. When input and output data are already available and you predict the output with the help of input, that learning is called supervised learning. Okay, so let me start. Suppose that you have some input and output data sets, and some pair of input and output is already available. So and majority of the machine learning applications are based on supervised machine learning. So that's why majority of the time we will have the input and output pairs already available. So in supervised machine learning, we will have input and output data pairs already available, and we will use input data to predict output data. Let me show you. Y is equals to f of x. Here x is input data and y is output data. So every time we are gonna predict the value of y with the help of x. It is the simple mathematics of 11th standard, or maybe less, I don't remember exactly, but this is how the supervised machine learning works. So guys, basically there are two types of supervised machine learning. First one is the regression and second one is the classification. In regression, when the relationship between input variable and output variable exists, then at that point we use regression algorithms. Regression algorithm nowadays is used in predicting the market trends, especially the share market. All of that share market apps that you use or that you may have heard about, All of them use regression algorithms. And the second one is the weather forecasting. In weather forecasting, they also use regression algorithm. The second one is the classification algorithms of supervised machine learning. Whenever the application of categorical, remember the word, whenever the application of categorical input and output relationship exists, there we use classification algorithm like yes, no, male, female. All of them we use classification algorithm. Unsupervised learning. Now what is the unsupervised learning? If I have in simple terms, there will be no supervision of data and algorithm. In other words, unlabeled data will be used to train our intelligent bot or our algorithm to predict the future, especially trends. Now unsupervised learning is most of the cases used to predict the trends, like what is nowadays is trending for in the people, like what the people of India wants to buy the more. That is also can be called as one trend, like trend in teenagers. All of them can be predicted by the unsupervised learning. Now there are two types of unsupervised learning. First one is the clustering and the second one is the association. Clustering. Now all of our unlabeled data will be divided into clusters, small clusters. So all of their small clusters will have similar data in the one cluster, unsimilar data in another cluster. So that is how clustering is done. Now another one is the association. Now discovering the probability of co-occurrence in the data is called as association. Like I am associated with YouTube, I am associated with machine learning and artificial intelligence. My channel is associated with physics because its name is physics only. So now reinforcement machine learning algorithms. So now what is the reinforcement machine learning algorithms? In simple terms, if I say that it is based on two things. First one is the reward and the second one is the policy. Now suppose that someone is doing great work in the field of environment, then he will get, or he or she will get reward. And there is another person or another animal who is doing the wrong thing, then he or she will get the penalty. So rewards and penalties are given according to the policy. So based on our policy, we will give either reward or either penalty. Are you getting my point? The reinforcement learning comes from the supervised learning. Now application of reinforcement learning it is mostly used in robotics and automation of industrialization. So automation and robotics, like now imagine that there is one intelligent agent and you want to train it, like you want to train it for automation in industry, then at that point we will use the reinforcement learning algorithms. Okay.